The Sunshine Stars Yearling sales is on this Sunday, the 11th of February. I'm here at Monarch Farm. Marg Donohue. Hello, Marg.
Hi, Paul. How are you?
Very good. I caught you on off guard there, I think. Firstly, thank you for having me back here. And what a beautiful draft of horses you've got.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got one of a few that people haven't got in the sale. The Sun Beach, Bettor's Delight, and also a Tall Dark Stranger.
You're pretty rapt to find that out. You knew you had the only Sun Beach somewhere colt for Elf. I'm going to get this last name wrong. Do I go
Laspina?
Laspina. Yes. And the Bettor's Delight is also for him. Beautiful families, both those horses. Lovely types of colts. That's for sure. You must be rapt to be able to take horses of that quality and present them at any sale.
Oh yeah, it's pretty nice because people come over and they show an interest and they get to know who Monarch Farm is.
Yeah, that's right. And race quality horses. He hadn't always been Mickey colt. I was very taken by him, especially when we walked out. Lovely horse, lovely build, lovely body about him.
Thank you for that. Yeah, I quite like him. The mare usually has shorter foals at this stage. He's probably a hand taller than mostly what she has, so I'm hoping that's a good sign that it's going to be an early 2-year-old.
We'll say he's a must-watch too, because I took some photos and they will go up. Pictures and that don't do him justice, do they? When you stand alongside of him, even you and I were looking at the photo and then we're looking at the horse straight after we took it. There's a lot of substance about his body and his barrel.
He has a lot of presence, and he really is a stylish horse, very athletic horse. Yeah, so people don't miss him. He's a really nice horse.
Little down by the seaside colt. Well, I shouldn't say little. I hate it when I do that. But he, compared to the other three, he's more athletic. Just looks like he's ready to get up and go, doesn't he? He looks like you take him home, put him in the cart, and he'll go around at the trials next week.
He is. He's a lovely type. He's a lovely nature. He likes a bit of a cuddle. He's a bit of a cheeky type too.
Yeah, he is. He's got a bit of spunk, but that's the seasides, and they're getting the job done too. Obviously, I wear a Woodlands hat as well, but they're definitely getting the job done, and more people are getting around those. And that Sun Beach line just works so well with Australian racing, and especially up here in Queensland where it's a lot of speed racing, doesn't it?
Well, he's out of the Bettor's Delight mare, so why wouldn't he want the down by the seaside? But it's funny, New Zealand seem to have taken to the down by the seasides more so than Australia, I think.
Yep, and if you follow the American trends, I know Adam.
Have to get on board.
Adam is right behind him from Diamond Creek. They just love them. Two fillies, two beautiful fillies are out in the paddock there. That we'll leave the Tall Dark Stranger for a sec. The Tintin in America filly, that's a great family. Winners. She had 5 foals, 4 of 3-year-old and older. All 4 of those have won. They've all won multiple races. It's just a ripping producing family, isn't it?
They are, and she has them into what you would call top line stands.
Yeah.
And I decided to put it to Tintin, and I'm quite happy. It's a nice, solid, thick set filly.
Yeah, and we were talking about him just off camera when we were going down to have a look at the fillies, and the job he's done. I think she'll be the 3rd one I reckon I've seen today. All of them racy types. They're well presented. They're good. They're not overly expensive, like as far as the service fee goes. So they're the sorts of horses anyone can go and have a look at them, and they could be in their budget. And she's just a lovely filly to look at.
Yeah, Tintin just hasn't had the chance at stud, unfortunately. But Chartin,
best mare in the world. And that is the thing. She is the best mare in the world. It was undisputed. I mean, she's retired now, but at the time when she was racing, there was none better. We don't have to worry about the Kiwis watching this video and say, no, you're wrong, because she was Kiwi bred. She was, had Australian connection, and North America love her. And I think that's the thing. She's undisputed at the time, was the best mare going around. I mean, he's done an awesome job, Tintin, and probably just doesn't get the plaudits he deserves.
He just doesn't get the mares, the top line mares. He just doesn't get the numbers.
Yeah.
And it's a numbers game.
Yeah, it definitely is. And then the Tall Dark Stranger, the only one in the sale, and this is a filly. I will give a little footnote. Anyone expecting to see a Tall Dark filly, they're not going to see it. He throws bay horses, and I think he was a bay horse himself. I think there's another reason for his name. And but yeah, what a lovely filly. Good body, good size. Like she's not big, she's not small. She's a beautiful size, isn't she?
Nice size.
Yeah. Good attitude too.
Yeah, very small. Yeah, she can have her days, but no, she's coming around a lot better.
Yeah, because he's a first season side. This is the first time they've been offered up this season here in Australia. So there's exciting times. You enjoy the sales side of things. You enjoy the looking after them and getting them ready to those last couple of days.
I enjoy the babies.
Yeah,
I do enjoy them. To me, it's just something to get them prepared and you get to know them on a personal level.
Yeah. Is it a sad day after the sales?
It is a little bit.
Yeah.
But not cleaning out stables I will not miss.
No, and it's all over. You probably got, like everyone else, you've got to start weaning and going from there, and that can always be a bit of a challenge.
Yeah, well, there's lots to wean. There's over 30 to wean. So that'll keep us busy.
Good luck.
I've got Redcliffe sales yet, so.
Yeah, well, good luck with that as well. You are a glutton for punishment. It is a beautiful part of the world, though. It's so green. This video is getting done a little bit late, so hopefully it does it justice. But it's a lovely part of the world. It does change a lot here, but when it's green like this, it's just magic to look at.
When it's like this, you think you're in New Zealand.
Oh, I think it's, well, the Kiwis, if they're watching, it's probably thicker than what a lot of their places are. It's just amazing countryside.
The grass just takes off and it's become up to his shoulders.
Yeah, makes Victor's job a lot easier. He doesn't have to feed as many.
No, it doesn't. He still has to feed, though.
Yeah, he'll complain anyway, but he'll be fine. We like giving him a bit of cheek.
He doesn't complain. He's pretty good.
No, he does indeed.
He just made us on.
Sunday the 11th February, which is this Sunday coming. Make sure you're there. Horses will be arriving from between 7 and 8. Inspections start at 9, and the sale starts at 12 o'clock Queensland time. So we need people to be aware of that. There's 12 o'clock Queensland time.
See Monarch Farm horses.
Well, getting to that. Hang on, get in and get Mark Barton and Gemma Smallman for your bid cards. Make sure you come and check them, and you're going to be badged the same. I love the way people are embracing the badge. Their colours, they have their colours, and they present them there. We want people to be able to go there and look at them, and we want to make sure they get around all of the horses. That's one of the key parts as well.
That's a big thing, yes. Yeah, find your stables and know where people are, and we'll put up our signage, and you can't really miss us at Albion Park.
No, there's going to be about 65 or maybe a couple less slots going through, so you don't want to miss out and got a good opportunity. So yeah,
well, that's even better for people buying young horses because there's less to race against.
There's so many bonuses. You get $14,000 first win bonus, you get $7,000 second, I think it's 3, and then it goes ones after that. You're also eligible for the Nutrien races, which you're actually eligible for the $1.2 million races. Well, shouldn't say that, but this year it's $1.2 million in Melbourne. Next year, when these horses are eligible to race, who knows what it'll be, so they're eligible for that. Also, though, in Queensland, there's also a separate Nutrien race series as well that these horses are eligible for. Plus, there's a few other bonuses along the way. You might know a couple of the way you're looking.
No, I was going to say it's the $7,500.
For the second one, yeah, and I think there's $2,000 cash back. Is that
cash back if they buy a horse $7,500 and over. And there's also the potential that a couple of these horses will get free staking into the Nutrien races, which people won't have to pay for as well. Got to be there on the day. The horses have to be purchased as well. So there's a few other incentives coming along that way as well. So there's a bit going on. Yeah, well, let's hope that people take their hands out of their pocket, spend up, and buy some yearlings.
And get there and have a look at them, and then you'll enjoy it.
This is our future. You can't keep buying older horses that are going along.
Yeah. Because
where are you going to get the progeny from?
Yep. And the best part is you can dream. When you take that horse home, you can start dreaming, and it's a good dream.
And you never know, you might get a leap to fame.
Well, exactly. What a cracker he is, isn't he? You must, as a person been in the game for a long time, and I mean that lovely, I mean that nicely, but yeah, just something special, isn't he?
Bring that to my attention.
I have too, don't worry. But there is something unique. I mean, I said I was here Queensland when they cheered him, and that was just outstanding. They clapped him in Melbourne, but a Queensland horse getting clapped the way that he was, it's just great for our sport.
It is. It's just something else, just to see a horse as good as that, and they don't always come along.
No.
You know, we saw, not from Queensland here, but I remember when the Mighty Equine come over from West Australia, and there was such a crowd here just to see him go round.
You're a proud Queenslander, though. I'll tell you what, you guys have had some crackers. When you go back looking at some of the horses.
Pretty nice horses.
Yeah, it was a horse called Black something. He went okay, didn't he? He was bred up here, wasn't he?
Yeah, it's a bit hard to remember. Blackie.
It was indeed. Margie, thank you. Look forward to catching up with you Sunday. Anyone wants to get in touch with Monarch Farm before then, they can contact you. The numbers on the bottom, and you'll be able to give them videos and photos if they're after those as well.
Well, look at our Facebook page.
Yep.
Monarch Farm Standardbreds.
Yep.
And Nutrien site.
Yep.
Everything's up there. Have a look at them.
They're all there. Get in touch with you. Want to know anyone?
Flesh.
Yeah, they are indeed. Mark, thank you. Really appreciate it. Apologies for getting here a bit late and it's been a bit dark, but really appreciate it.
Thanks very much, Paul.
Thank you.